Casey suddenly discovered with horror that the pin on the ground seemed extraordinary. With just a light touch, she felt as if she had entered another world. In disbelief, Casey simply took the pin in her hand, and that wonderful world immediately appeared again. At that moment, she found herself in the middle of a vast wheat field, where everything felt remarkably real. Whether it was the sunlight on her skin or the wheat fragrance permeating the air, Casey could sense it all clearly in the distance. A dreamlike futuristic city caught her eye. When she tried to approach it for a closer look, she bumped into a wall in the real world, causing the pin to fall from her hand and instantly returning her to her original reality. People around her laughed and asked why she was walking into walls. Casey then realized she hadn't physically traveled to that world. Only her consciousness had entered it. She carefully picked up the pin, wrapping it in candy paper, and noticed the alternate world didn't appear this time. Apparently, only direct physical contact with the pin could trigger the phenomenon. Her father was curious about Casey's cautious movements. Casey wanted her father to experience this amazing sensation too, but puzzlingly, when her father touched the pin, he had no reaction whatsoever. Refusing to accept this, Casey held the pin herself again, and the familiar alternate world immediately manifested, with her now sitting in mid-air, moving forward rapidly. When Casey excitedly described to her father what she was seeing, he angrily snatched the pin away, thinking her behavior resembled drug use. Unable to defend herself, Casey secretly retrieved the pin after her father fell asleep that night, determined to visit the futuristic city and find answers about the pin and that world. She first touched the pin to determine her position, then rode her bike toward the direction of the future city. Upon reaching an open space, Casey judged the distance to be appropriate, touched the pin again, and successfully entered the futuristic city. Everything here defied imagination. All things that existed only in fantasy in the real world had become reality here. While Casey was immersed in this dreamlike city, she suddenly felt her steps becoming sluggish. Looking down, she saw her body as if submerged in water. Under normal circumstances, Casey couldn't see her real-world environment. Hurriedly checking the pin, she discovered it was about to shut down due to insufficient energy. Only then did she remember she hadn't asked anyone about the pin yet. She frantically tried to find someone to explain things, but it was too late. As the countdown ended, Casey returned to the real world, and the pen became unusable as its energy was depleted.